Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. We are returning to Retro Rewind tonight. They snuck an update in on me, and since they refused to do any pings in their Discord, I didn't even notice until I was looking to what to play tonight and saw that this game had an update. So yeah, update, we're doing it. The one, Isaacs, Valuna, Ducks, hi, hello, welcome. We're doing pretty good. We're at level 18 of 20. So whatever the new feature is, hopefully, this means that we can use it. What are you? Your ad here. See the catalog for more information. Okie dokie. Hey, employee. You missed. There you go. I am feeling better-ish. I'm still definitely not well, but noticeably better. Just trying to get the hang of my shop again here, since it's been a bit since we've been in here. So last time we unlocked this new spot and then the arcade, or the beginnings of the arcade. Ooh, grab money. 30 bucks. All right, great, love it. We'll put the kids over here. We'll put the Christmas movies over here. It's going to be a little family-friendly spot before going into the arcade. We got this little lower section here. I think we also set this up last time as well. If not, time before that. I don't remember. Whenever, it's fine. Yeah, our lovely lady here. It is new release day, so we got to make sure that we did that. I'm pretty sure we did, but got to make sure. Let's see. New movie was Bad Backs. So yes. So we got Bad Backs. We got next Pimple Face. We shouldn't have any returns because I think we're at 8 p.m. so we're just finishing the new release day. Let's see if we can afford any of the upgrades and things. There's our shells. They did say they added new decorations, so we'll have to peek at those. Looks like it's mostly movie-themed stuff. Spotlights, cameras, ceiling spotlights, disco balls, LED disco balls. Who knows? Yes, creepy back alley day is tomorrow, indeed. And we're only 2 levels away from level 20, which should unlock his store. I don't know what that entails, but it's exciting. Hello, Midnight. How you doing? Hello, Gizmo. And Gila, stop yelling at me. Alright, equipment. I don't recall if I got a candy dispenser. I think I got a candy dispenser, did I? Yeah. Yeah. Fill and take money. 14 bucks. Great. Brilliant. Slushy, popcorn, candy, sidewalk sign. Okay, 125 bucks to do the sidewalk sign. Call Bob to purchase an advertising license for displaying promotions on the sidewalk sign in front of the store. Alright. And then repair desk to repair broken tapes. And then I think an upcoming feature that they've hinted at, but I'm not sure, is video game rentals. Maybe coming soon. But let's push both of these buttons. Repair the desk, repair the sign. Great. Where's the repair? There's the repair. Okay. This is good. I like it. I have a few to work on. Because motherfuckers are not gentle with my equipment. Do we have... How do we... I guess, how do we do the signage? Do I just interact with the sign then? Yes. Okay. Video store promotion. Attract 20% more customers every day. Increase all new release rentals. Increase daily concession sales. Snack sales. And clearance bin sales. Okay. Let's just do 20% more customers. Concession might be the next best. Concession or snack. Because my new releases, they go almost every day anyway. So it hardly matters. And then I don't have clearance bin. So snack or concessions would be the next bet. So we'll start with more peoples and see how that goes. Alright, so yeah, let's do a repair. Let's see. What was the one I was the most heartbroken about? There was one that I remember being upset about, other than the fact that they broke some of my damn new releases. It was... Of course I didn't put them in any order, because I was just putting them on the shelf. Buh. 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 Swear there was one. Maybe not. Maybe I was mostly just upset about breaking my new releases. I don't see anything too remarkable. So yeah, let's just fix one of my ET phone homes. Alright, how do we do it? Flip it. Screw it. Great. Snip it. It's unclear what we just snipped out, but couldn't have been very important. And then ET phone home. Great. That's the home part. ET's trapped here forever. Lovely. It's relatively simplistic repair mechanism, but it works. Snippety. Snippety. Great. Okay. So we'll tackle those over time whenever I'm feeling the urge to repair. Yeah, you just keep repairing, and then someone puts the movie in, they get the FBI do not copy warning, and then it immediately rolls credits, and you're like, ah, shit. Alright, so let's finish the day. I don't think we had anything else to look at. Yeah, I think we're good. And then tomorrow's a nothing burger day, except for the end. Gila. I think it's just two-way sign. Oh, it's blustery out here. Right, hang on. I have a duty to perform. Oh, right. I have to open the store first. Movie. Movie.
Ooh.
Movie. 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 Movie.
Oh.
Dang it. Movie.
Oh.
Oh, you people, and you're already being on the way to my shop. How dare you? So, flopping these on the ground is reminding me I was testing my game earlier. And, hold that thought. You want retirement with my boat? Sure. There you go. Have fun. So I was testing my game earlier, and I decided to do a multiple test to make sure the physics were going to be what I wanted. Stop. Wake up. and to test performance and whatnot. And I set it to spawn 10,000 items, and then I walked away to go do something else. And came back, and sure enough, 10,000 items, pile on the floor. Shockingly good performance until I stepped on the pile, and then 1 FPS. Alright. You want an old movie? I mean, I have, like, at least an old movie. I don't know, what do you want? Right. Oh. Is it gone? I think he's gone. Alright, here. Explosive Zilla. It's exciting. Hello? Do I have egg brain implants? I don't know, probably. Sure. Turns out I do. Great. Hey, Gila. What the matter you? What's the matter? Hang on. What's the matter you? Get him. Alright, hang on. Gila, help me out. I have to talk to this person. Ah! You were the egg brain implants. Lovely. There you go. Perfect. Oh shit. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to check in my movies. Which means none of my new releases were available. Hang on. Don't you at me. Hang on, lady. Hang on. I got tape to put on the walls. There you go. What do you want? Dynamite space flight. Sure. Ooh. There you go. Oh, I know the gizmo paw thing is flippin' adorable. Aww. What? Whiners. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a lot of extra copies. I think we're up to 20 copies of each movie now, I believe. Of the new releases. Alright, so these are my actions. Oops. Gila, don't make me grab you again. I'll do it. Oh. Alright, action. Hoi hoi. The cow juice is here. I'm sorry, but this is not a drama. I feel betrayed. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Oh, okay. Oop. Hang on, I'll be with you in a sec. Hello. Not a good movie, I guess. Sure. This one. Superman versus the Martian. Take it. Pimple face. Back in action. Hi. Pimple face. Back in action. There you go, bud. Alright. Snackies and drinkies could use a restock, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. This person just played a game. Wonderful. Alright, so these are the police movies. I guess we're doing the horror movies because I start clicking on them. That's fine. What you want? Hot dog on the loose. Evil zombie hot dog. Yeah, they are generally in order when they come in overnight. They'll come in order, but as it progresses through the day, they definitely stop being in order. Oops. I want my police ones. And I think I just accidentally gave them a different copy of Pimple Face. I didn't realize they were a reserve and that they weren't just asking for a copy of it. So that one got marked as unreserved, which is, it's good that they handled that. Alright, these ones are my sci-fis. Good, good. Aww. Sad customer noises. Alright, the sci-fis go over here. Still not sure how they're handling the order in hand, because that still feels really out of whack. God, so many movies. So many movies. So like in my hand right now, I have the most recently picked up one. And then if we're going first in, first out. If we're going first in, first out, then I should have like 3 of the Star Wars ones. If we're going last in, first out, then it should go in reverse order of how I pick them up. So it should be 3 or 4 non-Star Wars ones first. Okay. See, it's not even going... See, I did all 4 Star Wars ones. I picked them all up in order. And they were not in my hand in order. So I have no freaking clue how the hand order actually works. Yeah, I would almost expect... I was going to say I would almost expect more broken tapes now that we've got a broken tape fixer. And right as I was attempting to speak that, it broke in my hand as I was saying it. Alright. Yeah. But once you catch up on all of the broken tapes, you can then kind of fix them as they go. So I think, officially, the only one that you have to get rid of is the first broken tape that's part of like the initial tutorial element. Any tape that's destroyed after that, that's thrown away, is on you. So, don't throw your tapes away. Oops. There we go. Okay. Snippity snips. Get that thing back in order. Knockout Tentacle. Ah, yes. Which is a drama, by the way. Not an action. Not a horror that you might expect from Tentacles, or a sci-fi, perhaps. No, it's a drama. Probably a very compelling drama about man versus tentacle. I got nothing. Alright, let's finish putting these things away. These are the romances, okay. Alright. Romances. And then the post-romance. Fantasy adult. There we go. I forgot to put the adult right next to romance. That is a fair point, Ducks. I say leave it be for now. Because he's just being adorable for the sake of being adorable. He's not even trying to get anything. He's just being adorable. Alright, Christmas. Fantasy. Alright then. Maybe they have ratcheted up the damage ratio. Because I don't normally get 2 broken in one day. Let's go fix it. And I probably should fix any of my other fantasies as well. Which I think that might be the only one. Wunderbar. Lovely. Alright, what else we got? Kid movies. I forgot a kid movie. Dang it. Oh no, that's a fresh action movie. Okay, that's fair. And these were comedies. Almost forgot I got comedy as a movie type, because I think that might be one of the ones that I missed the free movie batch. So I didn't get many comedies. Alright, so these are action. My last 2, finally. Pimple Face and a Bowl Sniper. Police. Okay, now we go talk to Creepy McMahon. What? Oh, wait. It was Sunday. It is now Monday. For some reason, I thought it was Monday that we dipped into Tuesday. So no. Alright. So tomorrow is Creepy McMahon. And then we've got Christmas. 90% plus Christmas movie rentals. All right. Anything good? The Syringe in a Box, a bad Christmas movie. Fuck it, why not? Christmas Eve with my PC. How many times have I done that before? I think that'll do. Christmas movies. We're gonna get a lot of Christmas movie sales in the next 4 days. Okie dokie. There was another one, but I think there might have been 2 more, but I wasn't overly concerned about them. Let's see. Yeah, The Egg's Perfect Gift. I guess that's a cheap one. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And I guess we could take a crack at fixing up any of the broken ones. The only broken Christmas one. Great. The Egg's Perfect Gift. Yes. The gift for the egg involves frying it. We try not to ask too many questions about the curious things that people call art when making movies. Okay. New Day. We'll stock those tomorrow. It'll be fine. So, the spending, or the total money for today is almost identical to yesterday. So that 20% extra customers doesn't seem to matter. And I think that's back to a previous issue that we've identified, that the employee, or even me, can only handle checking out so many people. And since we're limited to 1 staff and 1 checkout counter, there is no way to increase the sales beyond a certain amount. So tomorrow we'll try the concessions upgrade. Actually, no, not the concessions. The concessions will slow it down. Let's do the snack sales. Because 50% more snack sales is entirely up to the customers to buy more. Whereas the concessions are customers who are coming up to the counter with their purchases and then saying, I want an extra thing, where the employee then has to stop, turn around, make whatever thing it is. That slows things down. So that would theoretically cause lower money. No snacks yet. I am on restocking duty. Oops. These can go here. I can imagine that concessions are a sink. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say how it would actually pan out. But I think the theory of the employee can only move so fast would still be in play. That still is an issue when it comes to customers buying more than one thing at a time. But it's less of an issue because the employee is one of the biggest slowdowns. Employee or me. I mean, we can only check out so many people at a time. And the other big slowdown is the actual passage of customers. Like, the one who is being checked out has to then turn to the side, go grab their bag and leave, and then the following customer has to walk up and turn into place, and that whole series of animations tends to take a lot of extra time. I noticed that a lot when I was doing the checking out, sitting there waiting for the next customer to bother throwing the stuff on the counter before I could do anything. So there are a couple limitations for how fast customers can come through. So the only thing that could speed that up is if we could control prices, which we can't, or if we can get them to buy more things in one shot to reduce the amount of time or the amount of customer exchanges. Get them to throw more items down the counter at one time means more money in one checkout. Hello, hello. There's so much static on the line I cannot hear a thing. Are you there? Hello? Sorry, wrong number. So yeah, I do believe that they are still going to be some pretty significant time limitations on how much money we can make in a day. I would guesstimate that $600 in a day is probably close to our cap. I think we might have hit more than that one day, but it's not much. So in terms of making money, we do have some limitations. Experience is roughly under similar limitations, but we have other methods to get experience, such as, we get experience when they use the arcades. We get experience for checking in each one of these tapes. The various other elements that give us experience that aren't customer focused. Hello? Hi, so the movie I rented is busted. The sound works, but the picture doesn't. This kind of ruined my day. I'm sorry, fix your own damn equipment, because that's not my movie's problem. No, they do not pick up the floor flyers. That is purely for my entertainment. Hey, both of our Super Wolves are back. Super Wolf. Super Wolf. Hello, Trix. Yeah. Oh, but, nope, but, nope, but. There we go. I'm okay, I swear. Take flyers. Sci-fi. My Monday was an experience. We are... first of all, I'm still recovering, so there's that. I'm still not 100% here, mentally. But also dealing with layoffs at work and the fallout of the people who do the layoffs, of course, never having any clue whatsoever what the people who work here actually do, which then leads to a whole bunch of frustration as people are trying to get things done. And the people who did those things are no longer here to do them. And I'm the closest person to an expert in all those things that they did, because I'm the one who handed off those duties to them so that I didn't have to do them anymore. So I am quite possibly having to pick up back all of the stuff that I had done previously that I was able to offload. Plus some stuff that I technically know the answer to, therefore I am the default expert, because no one else knows anything about it. Which is ever so fun. Hey, no one came in to get the reserves yesterday. Oh, I'm almost out of kid space. Alright. Oops. Well, in theory, they are replacing the two people they let go with a third person who is in a similar role, who just doesn't have any experience with what we're doing currently. But because he also is overloaded in his old stuff, because he, you know, had a day job before they decided that they needed to give him 2 additional day jobs. We're all kind of roughly in the same boat, and he is not up to speed in terms of being able to do the job. So even if he did have time to do it, he wouldn't be able to do it. Alright, snacks. Snacks. Yeah, it's just an all-around clusterfuck caused by those in power who know nothing of those they are in power over, and doing everything they can to bow to the almighty dollar. Alright, snacks. Hola. You'll be late returning? Great, absolutely not. Not doing that at all. Okay. Drinkage. Drinkage. I think the worst part about this is it's literally a tale as old as time. I mean, we've put in place so many regulations to prevent bullshit like this. Specifically because they keep trying bullshit like this. And it never works. Ever. Outsourcing doesn't work. Chopping your labor force by 20% and expecting everyone to pick up the slack doesn't work. Like, none of these business tactics work. But they keep doing it because it looks good on paper when they can throw money at the shareholders. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Alright, snacks done. Intake done. Done? Money done. $16. Great. $34. Wonderful. We got $1,000. We still do technically have 2 more upgrade spaces to go, but I'm not really hurting for space. We still have this wall. We still have parts on these walls. We still have this space. We still have all of it here. So I don't really have a need to do that. So let's do instead another arcade machine and another candy dispenser. Just for funsies. Yep, and that's exactly what happens every single time. Some management fuckhead decides that they have a great idea to save money by outsourcing all of whatever to wherever. It doesn't even matter. Like it doesn't matter if it's, you know, outsourcing to India, or, you know, we have this lovely thing here up in Minneapolis, offshore to the North Shore. It's all the same. You're outsourcing your company's best interests to a company who doesn't give 2 shits about your best interest. That's the entire point. To save money. So you're outsourcing to people who don't have the knowledge, to people who don't have the experience, and to people who are beholden to nothing other than metrics to get the job done. And they will do everything in their power to meet those metrics, regardless of how good the outcome is. And all of that combined also ends up meaning that you still don't have an increased service in any fashion, usually decrease in service quality and speed and whatever. And you don't end up saving all that much money because all the people who would rely on that service are end up spending more money solving the problems in a different way. So every single time, outsourcing is either left to fester, or someone finally brilliantly realizes that it's not a good decision and attempts to go back on it. By then, anyone who had previously been doing the job with skill and confidence and speed has moved on to better things, and they have to build it all over again. And if they build it all over again, chances are it's not going to be as good as it was before anyway. It'll be better because it's in-house, but it's not going to be good. They've done that for our help desk multiple times at my location. The help desk has had multiple rounds of outsourcing, and each time they have outsourced, it has lasted a couple years before everyone basically just revolts and says this isn't working. And then they end up having to rebuild the help desk from scratch again. And, you know, different, sometimes advances, whatever. So we're currently in the outsourced mode, and everyone hates contacting the help desk. Because it's awful. Because it's absolutely awful. Because they outsourced it, once again, to people who don't care about anything but the metrics, so they're doing the bare minimum to meet the metrics. There you go, bud. What do you want? You want the Exterminate movie? Sure. There you go. Yes. Rocket Man pulling Santa's sleigh. Sure. We're not even in Christmas yet. What? No, you're paying the goddamn fee. Alright, let's check some stuff in. Yep, of course they did it again because they never learn. It's so frustrating that they never learn either. It's like the whole doomed to repeat history situation, except for they do it every fucking year, sometimes every quarter even, where they just don't get it. And it's baffling that us peons get it. Like, we get it, we see it, we know what's going on. We get that they're just trying to make the almighty dollar. But still, it doesn't work. Everything breaks when they do it. There you go, bud. Ooh. Gil high. Gizmo high. Yep, outsourced IT. I mean, it can work if you're working with very generic stuff, but not in a highly specialized, massive organization like we are. And it really is a lack of respect for the field, because again, all these decisions come from, you know, top brass. Some CEO somewhere says we need a 5% reduction in labor force to meet our shareholder goals. Except for that's a career CEO who has hopped from company to company, has no stake in the company whatsoever, because he's only here for 3 or 4 years until they get their golden parachute. So they have no stake in the company as a whole. They have no stake in the industry as a whole. And they're just a bunch of fuckwits trying to make as much money as they can for themselves and for their other career CEO friends. It's quite frankly infuriating. Especially in my industry and my company, who has a history of being philanthropists. We have a history of being beneficial to both our customers as well as our employees. But in the last 5 or so years, the field has shifted more and more towards shareholder profit and less towards anything that we're supposed to be doing. It's so infuriating being there from the, I mean, not the start. It started in like the 60s or 50s or whatever, but being there from 15 years ago, where we still seem to hold those values, to where we no longer hold those values anymore. It's very frustrating. No mystery in Paris. Yeah, sure. There you go. All right, let's do some of these. Hi. I'll be with you in a minute. Noises? Noises. Bravario with a gift sub. Thanks, Bravario. Alright, action. Sorry, I had to go on my anti-corporate agenda shtick for a while there. Pardon me. I'm so mad. The general state of the world and then me being directly involved in it in my own company is very frustrating. Yes, hi, hello. You want an old sci-fi? Sure, I can do that. I got some of those things. Old sci-fi. This one. Dwarf in a Vial. It's an old sci-fi classic. How's it going, Bravario? Oh god, I just heard the knock knock in my ear. Thought someone was at my door for a second, and then I remembered it's the back shady dude.
Hey.
Hi, hang on. Romance. Romance. Dragon. Not dragon. No, pay your fees. What do you want? You want an Xmas movie? Did she have an Xmas movie? No, she did not. Okay. She just hucked them on the floor because she's mad about having to pay her fees. Don't be a whiny little bitch next time. There you go. Take these back. There's bad backs. Really? 2 mad in a day. Alright. Hey, wasn't that the one who asked me for a Christmas movie? Rude. I have a gizmo flop next to me. He's being adorable. He's no longer sitting upright. He got tired. Nope, he's not. Nope, he's not gonna sit still for that. Okay. No, she was very much not for the Christmas spirit. She was very much a Grinchy type. Give us time. Oh, sad customer noises. And these 4 are all prawn tapes. We got a batch of actions.
Hey.
Then we got the comedy and a kids movie. No, fuck you, pay me. Man, 3 grumpers in a row. Jeez. I wonder if they increased the grumpy category. Maybe I have to do something? Like maybe up my my employee or something like that? Oops. Oh, that's the new release. But alright, fine. I'll do it. Ooh! Hi. Never mind. Keep working. Carry on. This spooked me. Alright. Hello, Mr. McMahon. How you doing? Swimming class with my instrument. Organ in my mouth. That's certainly a porn title. Chocolate covered hag. Jesus. Saucy cookie delivery. And the race car's kingly death. Those are some titles. They did not have 3 grumps in a day. Okay. I mean, it could just be purely random, and I just happened to get the short straw on that one. Ooh, we need a new poster. Hang on. We need a new poster. And it specifically needs to be a let's do a big one. It needs to go right here. And it needs to be this one. This button. Yeah. Do we have... We have a single spotlight, right? I guess. Kind of wanted a single ceiling spotlight. I guess these will do. Let's do that. There we go. That's kind of neat. Alright. Snackies are fine. Crunchzilla could do with a re-up. So how do my arcades do today? We got 28 bucks and we got 34 bucks. Okay. And then we got 6 bucks. Yeah, I'm not sure these are worth it. I mean, they might be worth it over time, overall, but it doesn't feel like they're worth it. Okay, so we talked to Creepy Man, bought all of his things for the day. Let's check the shop to see if there's Sometimes there's a good deal on bulk movies. If it's 15 or 20, it's a pretty good deal. I mean, even then, $10 a movie isn't that bad, but they go down pretty significantly at the 20 pack. Santa's Mission: The Stolen Tomb. Coffin at the Zoo. Great. Great kids movie. An explosive flushed away. Santa's other mission, The Stolen Mammal. And I think that's it for Christmas movies. Throw the Santa's Mission series on the shelves. Okay, I think we're good. We don't have very many bad baxes, but we have one, which means they're not all gone. 573. We are like 15 higher than yesterday. But yesterday was like 5 or 10 lower than the day before, so it's hard to say. Christmas! Hey, my store got renamed. My ball buster went missing. How do I rename my ball buster? There we go. Ball buster video. I think regular is good. Let's give it a little bit more oomph in the purple variety. Light color. Maybe a little bit more violently pinkish. Although we could go with the green or the aqua tealish colors. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. New color scheme. Definitely not in the Christmassy spirit, but still. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Hey, we got balls. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm gonna do a check-ins. Oops. There we go. Christmas movies. Rude. See, now I'm no longer upset about fixing the tapes, or about them breaking my tapes, because I can just go fix them. Alright, let's go fix it. Ah, yes. Now we can. Now we can fix them. Sorry, I was getting a screenshot. Hey, hello. And a copy of The Glowing Lord? Sure, I can do that. Me too, Iron Ninja, except for my annoying nagging feeling was that I was having to do customer service in my dream. It was just very annoying. Rocket Hitchhiker? Sure. I think they still get the fee for breaking it. Pretty sure. Maybe? I don't think there's any way to check until a customer happens to come up and take a fee. They do still get the fees? Good, good. Congrats on the key. Actually, does this say who? Yeah, does not say who is reserving it. Okay. Only 2 bad baxes returned. I bet as soon as I start the day, we'll get most of those bad baxes back. Oh, Bad Backs isn't a new release anymore. I see that. So they're not going to show up as their own section anymore. They're going to be mixed in with the rest of the actions. But for now, because we don't have another new release, they stay on the new release table. Alright, you go there. You go there, you go there. You go there. There and there. Okay, that is all of the new releases. It is a porn title called Squeezing Music. So it is a pickle-handled cassette tape. Alright, so today is officially Christmas. Check quick to see if there's any market sales. 15 random movies? Sure, why not? Less than $10 a pop. Dirty foot money. No thanks. I don't need dirty foot money. I like my foot money on above the board. Thank you very much. And not a single Christmas movie for sale today. That's okay. We got Voodoo Doll Nutcrackers and The Snowman's Trophy. Let's see. We got Dead Bread on Platform 22. That's a title. The Inmate Kill Contract. We got The Quest for the Holy T-Rex. And then we got Ta-da! Here's the Trooper. As a kids to right, fair enough. I don't have enough room for that. So so we also got the Giggling Mind Reader, Bomb Delusion, and the Urban Clairvoyant. But over here, we got the Guitar's Burning Point and Midnight Alien Assassin. It's an action title, but it is definitely a crossover genre with sci-fi. Let's see, Gas Mask Space Explorer and the Statue Space Drifter. Sure. Finally, we've got Letting Our Outsider Go and The Keg, My Only Friend. Wow. That is a title about alcoholism. Okie dokie. We need a new shelf to contain more kids stuff. Although, I do have... No, I have the extra bad backs. I thought I had a bunch of little shelves stored up. But apparently I either used them or somehow otherwise got rid of them. I know this one's drama. I used them all for the little short horror section. Which works. It's fine. Okie dokie. I think we're good. I could always spend some time to repair stuff. But I don't have any Christmas ones to repair, so nothing urgent. And of course I did forget to put you away. Alright, let's crack it open. No, let's crack it open. Open. There we go. Movie. Movie. Movie.
Oh. Oh.
Movie. Movie. Movies. Sorry. The Glowing Lord. Sure. This one. Alright, 'tis Christmas time. I guess I could bring the Christmas movies forward since everyone's going to be going back here. But it's fine. It's fine. We're just leading them to the arcade. What do you want? The Gnome's Magic Sword. There you go. And which one's yours? You're the pickle squeezer. I see. There you go. Enjoy. Magical letter opener. I'm not sure I want to know what type of letters you're opening with that thing. Oh, the Gnome's Magic Sword. Okay. Not the pickle. Got it. And we're almost in need of a new drama section. I can always expand, I suppose. Hey, wake up. You got shit to do. Yo, what do you want? Rocket Hitchhiker. Absolutely. There you go, bud. What do you want? You want a good action movie? I happen to have just the thing. Oh, Superwolf isn't technically good. Boo. Curse of the Ancient Cache. It'll teach you to be greedy. Or teach you not to be greedy. I'm not sure what the lesson is on that one. Man, they are grabbing bad backs as fast as they can go in the shells. Hi, be there a sec. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. What's up? Sleepy weightlifter. So is that like the ultimate sleeper build or something? Hi. Exterminate. Do it. Do it now. Oh, now we do need a new drama section. Catch. Okay. Sure. Let's grab a few of these. I heard someone umming for attention. What's up? Holiday break-in. Sure. There you go. Hey, more Christmas movies back. Merry Christmas, ho ho ho. Alright, you go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. They are draining me of my new releases. And my not so new releases. Oh, apparently someone reserved that one. Alright, fair enough. I don't remember that happening. Okay, let's attempt to do more repairs. I think someone just got upset about being charged fees. I heard a little oof noise. Yep. Hi. You want an old movie? Absolutely. Superwolf is a classic. Not now, I'm busy. Christmas gnome. Oops. And then the porno. What's up? Neon Uncle Assault. Absolutely. Nice. That is a whole bunch of sci-fis restored back to working condition for the shelves. Not that I was low on sci-fis, but you know, it's fine. Feels oddly quiet in here. Alright, let's do another drama on this wall, maybe? Although we could wrap the drama around this way and leave the middle section for decor and whatnot. Because ultimately, you can't really butt shelves up against each other like this. Like, this is the closest you can get to butting them up against each other. So you may as well leave a corner. So we're going to leave a corner. Alright, so you can go right there. Lovely. Okay. And then I forgot to do the painting on the previous one, so we need this one. Drama has blue. Yeah. Yeah, we good. Okay. And then the kid one's the other one I forgot to change. Kids has the colorful rainbow. Lovely. Alright, you done? You're done. Okay, good. So, returns done. Kept up with those pretty well during the day. New releases, still stripped bare. Not sure exactly what it is about the new releases that makes them go stripped bare more so than they were previously. Could just simply be more customers. Could be... who knows? I have no freaking clue. But my upping quantity of buying new releases still hasn't been enough to keep them in stock. It's fine. That means I'm making as much money as I possibly can off the ones I've got, but still. Alright, so let's do this. Sure. There we go. Okay. Good. you full. Get my $9 off of that. Get my $6 off of that. 30 and 36. Alright, cool. I mean, over time, it all kind of adds up. That was 66, 72, 81. $81 between the quick click concessions. It's not terrible. Considering I'm only making $550 to $600 a day, that's 10% of my profit. Or is it 10% additional on top of everything? Who knows? Alright, let's do some romance. I missed. There we go. Okay, let's do next day. We can keep working on repairs and whatnot later. 562. So we are not at all increasing in profits. Like at all. I don't know exactly what's going on with that. But it feels like the sign isn't accomplishing anything. Westerns unlocked. Yeehaw. Alright. Get your game face on, partner. We're going shooting. Okay, so he's here tonight. There's supposed to be a message that lets you know that you've got a new movie bundle for free. But I don't see it anywhere. It may have been in the pop-up saying that I got the new genre, but another Super Wolf for cheap. Hell yeah. What's up? Hi, I found this box in the alley behind my building filled with movies. No idea if they still work, but I thought you guys might want them. I can drop them off of your Dropbox. Hell yeah. She played as the tentacle waited. No space available. Oh. Alright, let's grab some movies. What the fuck? Oh, that's my Western collection. Okay, so let's see. What do we got? Climbing Sofa Mountain. Great. There's my Super Wolf. Wonderful. We got the Invasive Bull. And the Dirty Pixie Money. All sounds lovely. Let's put away the Invasive Bull. Add Super Wolf right on top where he belongs. I'm actually shocked that we got another shiny Super Wolf. I didn't look at this. Trooper and Treats. Duck Detective, The Missing Gas Mask. And Ahoy Uncle. Great. These are kids' movies. They go over here. I know. We got a whole Duck Detective series. One too many Captain jokes. The Templar Death Movie. And Astro Golf Gnome 3000. Alright. Okie dokie. I'm gonna need more sci-fi zone here. But and then these are my westerns. I need a space for westerns first. Let's put westerns. I feel like fantasy could go well in the kid-ish section. Can we move you here? Kids and kids, that'll do. And then fantasy can go there. And then westerns can go in here. Because westerns, in my mind, are closer to drama. Although, depending on the western, they can be more action-themed. Although, also depending on the western, they can be more romance-themed. So, Western is more of like a setting than a theme to me. Fight me, Western junkies. I guess that kind of goes along with the sci-fi as well. Sci-fi tends to be more of a setting than its own genre. Because you've got sci-fi romance, you've got sci-fi action, you've got sci-fi adventure, you've got sci-fi fantasy, where they're a little more wild about it. The offering of the big toe, sure. You people in your feet. There you go. Oh, right, we gotta do returns too. Okay. Okay. And then Western, we need a shelf for Western here. I'm going to move you. One shelf for Western, please. This should last me quite some time. Because I haven't even come close to filling up the comedy or police yet. Although now that Pimple Face is going to be not going to be a new release for much longer, we should be able to fill up that police section pretty quick. Okay, Western titles. We've got Serum Venom, The Outsider's Last Ride, The Lawless Werewolf, Gunslinger Doctor, The Trooper in the Old West, Sheriff Mushroom, The Good, the Bad, and the Templar, The Good, the Bad, and the Ape, the sequel, The Three Wizard Cowboys, and Comedian Stargazing. Those are some titles. Those are indeed some titles. Paint you up, and you can be. I don't know what's a good Western. Okay, we only get 4 styles. Sure, that one. Okie dokie. Let's get my pimple faces back in. Were there some fancy new shelves? I didn't even look. Nope, nothing new. There are some fancy shelves that I'm not using, but they were there before for sure. A whole bunch of bad backs is finally coming back. How long have these things been out? Well, shit. My sci-fi is officially full. Alright, that's fine. We don't need it just yet. So many Christmas movies coming back because they rented the hell out of them yesterday. Oops. Okay, last check-in. Let's do 2 more romances. I thought I fixed all the romances last time, but apparently missed a couple. And I guess we open up. Movie.
Oh,
Oh.
Movie. You're already coming in. You're not coming in. Movie. Okay, fine. Movie.
Ooh.
Movie.
Oh.
Movie for the Christmas tree. Oh, it bounced off. Okay. Hi, hello. You want pimple face? Sure, you can have pimple face.
Oh.
Man, more than half those bad baxes are already gone. Those people really love that movie. What's the number of rentals on that thing? 149. Compared to Pimple Face, 60. Even Hell Hotel, that's been around for a while, has 173. And 82 for static haunting. Wow. Alright. So yeah, Bad Backs is hella popular. And if I had felt like it, I could have ordered a handful more while it was still new release. I could still buy more, but meh. What did you do? That is several late fees. Let's grab you. Alright. Holiday break-in. Holiday break-in. Duck Detective. That's not where Duck Detective goes. Duck Detective. Movie. Holiday break-in. Holiday break-in. Holiday break-in. There we go. What's up? You want the pimple face too? Sure. More bad baxes, hooray! What's up? The offering of the big toe. There you go. Wake up. Do your work. Hi Gila. Hi Gila Kitty, how you doing? Super Wolf. The love seat has risen the dead. Certainly an interesting title. Come on. Yeah, man, come on. Come on up. Come on, Gila. Matt, come on. Oh, okay. There's the kitty. There's the kitty. Come here. Gila. Meep. 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 Hi, Gila. What you want? You want a pimple face? Sure.
Oh.
Meh. Meh. Such a good kitty flop. He was so cautious about flopping. Well, I guess I'm here now doing this for a while, petting the kitty. Grab some of these, grab some of those. Do some of this. Go some over here. Pet the kitty, ring the bell. Am I going to need to get a bell? Okay, first off, no pay your fucking fees. Second off, what do you want? Phone home reservation? Sure. Can't reach from here. There you go. Ring the bell for treats. Oh god. No. No. Hi, sir. We're gonna get back to you later. I got Christmas movies to put away. Da, 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 dee, da, da, boopity bop, beep, bop, boop. There we go. What's that? You want a pimple face? Sure. About that. Let's see if there are any in here. Got a whole bunch of bad Baxes back. Working on it, bud. Hang on. I don't think we're going to have any for him. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to do all the returns. What do you want? You want a bad movie? Sure. Do I have? Sure. That's a bad movie. There you go.
Ow.
Hang on. Working on it. Sticking his arm out like I got a thing for him. I don't got a thing for him. I do not got a thing for him. Sorry, bud. Oh, and he's gone. He changed his mind and went with the bad backs instead. Good for you. Nice to see you make a decisive plan of action. Hey, Gila. How you doing? Okay, well, she's handling the rest of the customers. Let's see what we got over here. Peasant on a plate. The Queen's True Desire. The Zombie in the Dark. The Squire's Final Martian. And Me Time with My Clown. Me Time with My Clown. That is indeed a title. No, pay your fees. My cotton candy. He was the jerk who gave up on waiting for me to get him the right movie. Maybe they've got like a mood meter or something like that. Because he had already waited quite some time for me not to have the movie he wanted. Okay, so we have bought this guy out. We have previously found this. Loving thank you from the game dev. Yeah, there we go, max store level. And then we have this lady, who was just forever watching a UFO abduction movie. And for some reason, we get to watch. Not really sure. Not sure what's up with that. Okay, so let's see, we did Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, Saturday, we got more Christmas to do. Let's do more Christmas. $547. So yeah, our income is hovering kind of around the 550 to 560 mark. So there's nothing we do can really increase the income. Even 90% extra Christmas sales does not increase the income. I would hope so. And that does bring up a good point that I still don't know what decorations accomplish, if anything. Because it's not clear whatsoever that decorations do anything other than make the place look neat. Which, fair, it makes the place look neat. But still, you do that. You push movie sales today. Alright. Oh, she wants a day off. Should I let her? Oh, she wants a $5 increase. You know, fuck it, sure. You've been good, kid. Not like $5 a day is gonna hurt my profits that much. Well, the shop doesn't ever open earlier, but there are days when it stays open later, and those days do see slightly bigger profits, but not by much. I mean, I can always see that Sundays are a pretty low day because they're only open 12 hours versus 16. But even then, yesterday's sales, which was a Thursday, was $547, and the Wednesday before that was $560 something. So we made more money on a shorter day, Wednesday. So I'm not sure what exactly all factors into the amount of money we can make in a day, but it's a pretty narrow window. It's a pretty narrow band of how much money we can make in a day, and I do strongly believe that that is related to how fast the customers can go through the checkout. I don't think there's any other factor that plays more into it than that. Gita, what's up? What's up, kitty? If we only sold the most expensive snacks, that could potentially have a play in it. I didn't check really how much price difference there is between them. Again. Again. There we go. Okay. Let's take a peek. So that's $1.50 profit. $1.50, $1.50, $1.50, $1.50. The Galaxy bars are only $1.10, $1.05 profit. 75-cent profit. The chips are $2.25 profit. So that is a good point, that some of the bars are worth significantly less than the other snacks. Hello, Scooby. Drinkage. Cans are 75 cents a pop, and bottles are $1.50 a pop. So yes, if we switched out only to bottles, we could potentially up our concession sales by 25%. Something like that, give or take. But I feel like that'll be nickeling and diming progress at that point. The gay bar. The most delightful, fruity, slightly note of chocolate bars. Ruby chocolate would be the perfect type of chocolate for the gay bar. I mean, I could certainly give it a shot if we think that changing out the snack profits would help at all. I have had ruby chocolate before. It's pretty good. My mom didn't like it because it wasn't her traditional chocolate. Nitrix. Meh. Okay, so the chips were the most profitable. So do we swap out all of them for chips? Because I can certainly do that. The chips were the most profitable at $2.25 a pop, and next were the boxed candies at $1.50, and then the little bars at $1.10, $1.05, and then these random Sweet Buster and breakfast bars at only 75 cents each. Hi. You want the demented doctor? Sure. Alright, let's do it. How do I... Yeah, there we go. Snack science. I think my concern is that we're not going to have enough viable information because the daily income total is so drastically different every day that it's hard to tell if what I did specifically made a change. And I do believe the bottles were more profitable. $1.50 per bottle versus 75 cents per can. So we just need to get these all loaded up. And we'll switch the cans to bottles. I also wonder if the prices of the drinks, or snacks in general, if the prices indicate how much they'll buy. So like for example, there might be, I've seen some store games have the customers with a set wallet amount that they're willing to spend. And if they can't find something within their price range, they just won't buy anything. So I don't know if this game follows that. Like some games are just like they're gonna buy X amount of items or whatever. I know the Alien Market Simulator that we played with the ground-based alien space station, alien station, whatever. Aliens were just set to buy like X number of their preferred product and maybe a couple others. But yeah, other games they do have like a wallet limit, and if there isn't something within their price range, or you know maybe they spent 90% of their wallet on one item, and they can't find something else to fill up that last 10%, they just won't spend it or whatever. So I am curious. What? Demented Wraith. Sure, I'll get you in a sec. Yeah, I think we're going to have to test this configuration for a while just to see if it trends upwards or not. But the number we're aiming at per day is about 160, 560. Somewhere between 550 to 560, occasionally going up to like 575, something like that for our daily profit. Those are the kind of numbers that we're looking at. And I am officially out of space on my sci-fi shelf. Possibly today could be a clean test. I don't recall if the concession prices of actually filling the shelves is something that's factored into the end of day number. Yeah, I guess I could put them in the back. Now that we have a back to put them. Sure, why not? Alright, this is a comedy. Romancy romance. And then I think we're ready to go. Yeah, nothing remarkable in here. Okay. Bring it. Movie. Movie.
Ooh.
Movie. Movie.
Oh.
I think we'd have to run it for at least a week to find out if the numbers are trending higher than before. You want the demented doctor? Sure. Good golly. Christmas. None of these are really lying in the right spots. Sure. Let's do this. Sort them on the floor. Apparently there's a bunch of porn getting out the door yesterday. You whiny people. Alright, Christmassy, 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 Christmassy. Fantasy, Christmassy, fantasy. What's up? You want an old comedy? Sure. That would be great if they spent the rest on gumballs. Just max out every ounce of cash they've got. I have a single old comedy. The Urban Clairvoyant. There you go. Okay, so let's grab you. 2 horror movies. Either today or tomorrow we will hit the max shop level, which is exciting. Because that, I think, might be the first time I will have ever played a shop game all the way through to max level. Late nights with my sports car. This one.
Wow.
I feel like that was a sarcastic wow. It's true. Employees did have attributes. So we could look to see if there was someone with a better cashier stat than her. Aces and Toaster. Sure. I don't remember what her stats are. Let's look. So she is fast at checkout. I think there might... Her favorite movie is The Blood-Sucking Buffalo. Great. I think there's only one skill level higher than fast, but I'm not positive. Not any of these people, though. I think the faster walk speed trait might be the only other one, other than maybe energetic, that might make them work better. Because they actually are faster. What's up? Holiday break-in reservation. Sure. There you go.
Oh.
In bed with the egg. You'll have fun with your segs tonight.
Hey.
That's what the kids are saying these days, right? Segs. Because they're not allowed to say sex. Because advertisers might get mad at them. What's up? Santa's mission, the stolen tomb.
Oh.
Unalive is another lovely one. Some of them, I'm sure, are being said somewhat in jest. But they had to come from the place of self-censorship for the sake of not wanting to piss off the advertisers. Oh, she got mad. Holiday break-in. Yes, there you go.
Wow.
She got so mad. What's that? Ah, my last reservation for the day. There you go. Okay, let's grab this one. Let's grab this one. I hate the hand order. There's no rhyme or reason to the hand order, and it bothers me. Because I can't just pick stuff up and know what's going to come out the other end. Alright, bad backs. Bad backs. Let's see. Phone home. You want pimple face? No, someone just took the last copy. Hang on. Nope. Sorry. I mean, it could be alphabetical, but I haven't been paying that close attention. Y'all having trouble finding a movie? Yeah, I think that's more like it, Ducks. Just some shit. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard an official number, Scooby. I think it may be dependent on your scenario. So, like, if you've got, you know, 100 instances of the same thing and you're trying to test a change, you might expect that, you know, 2 or 3 might be good enough to show that your change mattered because you've got 100 prior examples of consistency versus like a dozen examples of consistency. You might want to make a few more tests to be sure that the change mattered. I don't really know. Maybe it's a gut feel kind of situation. I don't know where she went. I think she went to potty. Is she back? Ah, she's back. Alright, good. Diggings. Okay. Where are we at with new releases again? So we should still have, yeah, Pimple Face is a new release. Bad Backs is not, and our next new release is probably sometime early next week. I can't look ahead to next week, so it's fine. Y'all still working. Let's go take care of this. See, she is our speed limitation right now. But you can see how often the customers are dropping items on the shelf. I've seen other games where all the items just appear at once. I think even Supermarket Simulator had the customers put everything on the conveyor belt at one shot. And your ability to check them out is purely on your speed of clicking. I think other shopping games I've seen do the same thing, whereas this one plops the item out one at a time, relatively slowly. So there's a stopping point there from when you can't actually do anything. She's looking over her shoulder to make sure I'm watching her do such a good job. Yeah, you're doing a good job. Keep going. Don't look at me. Look at your shop. Okay. Staff 2. See, Staff 2 isn't going to help all that much. Because Staff 2 will only be assignable to the returns. So at most, that'll just mostly automate the shop for me, so I don't have to do anything. It's not going to speed up profits or anything like that. Alright, well, while we're waiting for those customers, let's do action movies. Of which there are 2. Perfect. Yeah, they do returns and putting them back, yeah. But that's the reason I don't have a returns in play right now, is because their method of putting them back is even more random than mine. And they don't keep any sense of order. And they have a really bad habit of picking a random shelf to put stuff on if it's full. So you end up with weird ass movies in weird ass places. Okay. I think we're done. I think we're done. 753. Now, I can't possibly equate that to our snacks. But I didn't see the snack numbers beforehand, because I forgot that they actually set those snack numbers available in the earnings at the end. We do need more data, but that was easily $200 in a day more than we would normally get. And I don't know what is attributed to that, but our rentals alone were more than a usual day. So it's really hard to say what is tying into these numbers. Interesting. Alright, looks like one more day. Alright, cool. So this should be the end of the holiday season. This one final day. It does say Fridays and Saturdays tend to be extra busy, expect more customers. So it's entirely possible that that extra number happened to be because it was Friday when we started that test. There's too many variables. It's really hard to run a test like that with too many variables like this. Ooh, I have things to claim. Claim you. Claim you, claim you. Claim you. Alright, good. Yeah, so it's Friday. It's a holiday. And we increased our potential snack profits. All 3 of those factors probably went into Friday being such an awesome day. Speaking of which, there we go. I would say, and purely gut feel, that we do have significantly more returns breakages now that we have the ability to fix the broken tapes. Because I feel like we've gotten more tonight than I would typically. But we can also repair them, so it's not a huge hindrance. Alright, we'll go repair you too. I mean, we certainly could use the disposal bin for that purpose, but we also do have an option of a discount sale bin where we could at least sell them and make a couple bucks back. So we don't necessarily have to throw them away, but certainly there may be some movies that are frustrating enough that you decide to chuck them. That's 2 and 1 return again. It's got to be a higher breakage rate, which is fine, but it's definitely a noticeable increase in broken tapes for sure. Well, do it, Iron Ninja. Do it. Why did she have sunglasses on today? Looking very cool, Anna. Very cool. Movie. 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 Movie.
Ooh.
Movie. What is this? Bits. Dux is attempting to... Dux is attempting to promote good behavior. And I am pretty sure Gizmo just heard me say bits. Because he jumped up on the table the second I said that. I think he is learning new language. Alright, you want pimple face? Sure, you get pimple face. Here's pimple face. Alright. And of course, thank you for the bits, Dux. Here, what's that? You want the teddy bear living on Mars? Sure. There's your teddy bear Mars movie. Hello. Hello. Here. We need to fix his eyeball first. Oh, it's okay, Nugget. It's okay, Nugget. Alright, what do you want? You want the other pimple face? Oops, I just said no. Sorry, didn't mean to say no on that one. Oops, my bad. Oh, and she went potty. Okay. Alright, fine. I'll do one. Oh, game phone. Sorry, I took off my headset. No, pay your fees. Hi. No, not game phone. I took your word on that, Dux. Alright. Maybe they hang up after a while? I've never had them hang up after a while. They've always just rang and rang and rang forever. Gila. Hopefully that wasn't one of those rare calls that gives me free tapes and I missed it. That would be unfortunate. Alright, what do you want? You want pimple face, sure. No, pay your fees. You want the Galactic Rebellion? There you go. Need to custom add Gizmo and Gila for what? Oh, for fishing. No, pay your damn fees. Stop being a whiny little bitch. Fine. Don't ever rent here again. See if I care. Rude. Forgot. I moved them. You. Yes, that is true. And I could put their... I could put the beans in the game. The Serum Rangers, sure. Yeah, there's currently a rare chance to get a Twinticle. I think it's only ever come up like 3 or 4 times. In theory, you can change the entire fishing game to be just your own custom catches. But that feels like a lot of work. No, pay your fees. You want a science fiction movie with space travel? I got just the thing for you, bud. This one. Stop bitching, people. Why y'all gotta bitch so much? What? Snowman's trophy? Sure.
Oh.
Those are all adult movies, okay. Bad backs. And the drama eggs. Adult, 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 and adult. You want a sad drama that is an old movie because your cat died. Letting our outsider go. That sounds appropriate. I caught an Oreo. Hooray. Man, these people. They just keep on coming. They are addicted to movies. And I shall use that addiction for my own profit. Moo-hoo, ha ha, ha 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 ha. Alright, returns are done. Let's see about doing the broken tapes. What do we got? We got fantasy. Fantasy and sci-fi broken right now. Okay, fine. Be that way. We'll even do a kids movie. That is true. The advent of music recording options were definitely a fantastic increase in quality of life for everyone. Did you just oof? Did you just oof? What a little prick. Okay. I think we're mostly done. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. Alright, so end of Saturday. End of Christmas, in theory. Assuming the next week pops open a new season and new week and new event, like doesn't carry over the next week. We're done. We're done with winter. So let's yeah. 652. Okay, so we're back down $100. Looks like the snacks sold number appears to be, if my memory serves, just about identical to yesterday. So that rentals number is really the change from yesterday to today. And ding, level 20. Done and maxed. Okay, so we are now in spring. It is still a dash snowy out, but we now have flowers. Lovely. I suppose kitties are indeed done. We made 137 on snacks. You not feeling good today? Okay, I suppose. Let's check to see if we can replace her. Fast on the return station, average on the checkout. Okay. Alright, so what do we have unlocked for max level? In theory, it's only the staff 2. Did anything else unlock? Shelves are all the same. Decorations are all the same. Ooh, we can buy a cactus for our western section. Arcade's all the same. Oh, I should put a TV in the arcade. That'd be fun. Okay, let's do it. Stations are all the same. Everything's the same there. Western. So theme. Much cactus. Wow. And the TV. I think the TV is meant to just play more movie clips and stuff, but yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we've got the Johnny 5. I don't really have a good place for him. I guess I could put him in the middle here. He's $1,000, Jesus. That's fine. Johnny 5 and a disco ball. I missed. Oh, he moves too. Great. That isn't. That is not providing a disco. I was told there would be disco. How do I make you disco more? It is ever so slightly color changing. Like it's very slowly fading through the spectrum. But it is not otherwise providing a disco. Sad. Sure, ducks. Sure, that's what that means. Okie dokie. So, oh. Hi. Sure. His massive money strikes again. Okay. So, today is Nothing Burger. Monday is April Fool's Day. Or Spring Fool's Day, or whatever. And then new release on Tuesday. This is good. Alright, let's bring it. Oh shit, I signed up to do all the work today. Alright. I could just hire the second person today, but they all suck. Their checkout skills are all awful. And doing returns is not as big of a problem for me as the checkout is. Although I guess I could have someone doing returns anyway. Because if I'm going to be doing register, then I'll need someone to do returns regardless. So we've got Anna. So we don't need Lily. Although Lily would be good as a possible backup cashier. I would feel bad about only hiring ladies. And Paul does have a rockin' mustache. He is runner. That's good. Yeah, she's a complaint handler too. Yeah, but she's a complaint handler. But I think that only applies when she's actually running the checkout, and Anna is actually the one who would be doing the checkout. Also, it's really weird that on the application section, the checkout is the first one, return station is second. On the employee section, return station is first, checkout second. But this way. You found a small box of tapes? Absolutely, thank you. They're all Western. No, they're all comedies. No Keg, all laughs. The Wolf Corporation. The Guitar Over My Head. And The Bull Corporation. Great. Indeed, Iron Ninja. She was unhappy I had to cancel Mother's Day because I was still sick and I did not want to get mother sick on Mother's Day. Let's see. Check out fast, return fast. Complaint handle. Let's do runner, because if he's going to be doing return station, that means he's going to be running back and forth to shelves to put stuff on the shelves, which means he needs to be able to do it faster. So return station runner is actually pretty good. So you, sir, may come to work and do work quickly. No, and I have never done such a thing. That is an invasion of one's privacy. If you... Okay. Job. Returns. Anna? Didn't you... She got better. She got better. Good for her. I'm going to assume that that is a quirk / bug of hiring the second employee, that she got refreshed on her start time for the day, and she forgot she was sick, which I'll accept. Alright, so he's going to check in, and he's probably going to take all bloody day to do it. Also, he is immediately proving why I wanted to do this myself. Because he's doing whatever the fuck he wants with putting stuff away. And he's doing it... Oh, he's doing it in order. So, remember I bitched about the wonky order of the movies in your hand? He gets the wonky ass order of movies in his hand, and then he puts them away in that order. So he put one away for Pimple Face, and then he ran elsewhere to put a different one away, and then he came back to put a second Pimple Face away, rather than having any semblance of efficiency in his job. Now that time worked because he had 2 Pimple Faces in order in his cart. And, to top it off, he doesn't even have the rockin' mustache that I hired him for. Sir, we're gonna have to have words. Alright, let's just crack open the day then, since he's gonna be working. This is indeed an impersonator.
Wow.
No, not gonna catch that one. Alright. Oop. Oop, that, oop, oop. Sir? Sir? Sir! That is inappropriate. Man, also inappropriate. Hello? Excuse me, I will not tolerate you renting adult movies to my husband. Do you understand? Pfft, not my problem. Fuck off, lady. What's up? You reserve pimple face? Absolutely. Caramely, caramely, corny corn. It's been a little while since I've had a caramel corn. I could do with a good caramel corn. There's a caramel puff corn that I really love. It is stupidly sugary, and I absolutely adore it. What's up? The elephant, a Christmas legend. Absolutely. Yeah, those big popcorn tins are pretty good. I've never actually made my own caramel corn because I am exceptionally lazy and terrified of scalding hot sugar. Ma'am, wake up. I know you're sick today, but wake up. I mean, I do love me some corn of the popped variety. Also the puffed variety. I like regular old poppity corn. I like kettle corn. I like cheesy corn. I like caramely corn. And of course, I like the puffed corn varieties that are more like Cheetos than anything else. I also have a stovetop popper. It's called a microwave. It happens to be above my stove. Little sleepy weightlifter. Sure thing, bud. I also just recently bought a large amount of popcorn. Unintentionally, by the way. I did not pay attention to how much came in each popcorn container. I got 3 different brands, and I quickly learned the difference between the 3 brands. Turns out, Act 2 is awful compared to like a Orville Redenbacher or even a Jiffy Pop. Act 2 was the worst of the 3 brands that I got. It popped smaller, it popped more dense, fewer of the kernels popped, and it didn't have nearly as much flavoring on it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I have to wait till tomorrow. No, I have to wait 2 more days. I want to see if I can go into his shop. Shroom Love. Nope. Shroom Love. There you go.
Hey.
So, the farmer's perfect gift. A pumpkin. See, and this is one of those things that also happens in almost all of the shop games. You get to a point where you've hired enough workers to handle all of the obnoxious jobs for you, and then it runs itself, and you're effectively done playing the game. So, after tonight, I think we're done playing this game, at least until something significant happens, such as new update and whatnot. Now, I know that there are mods for this game, but I'm not sure I'm willing to go there. I'm not sure I care enough to go there. Western movie full of cowboys and yee-haw. How about The Outsider's Last Ride? Oh, there's someone over here that needs help. All the way over here. What do you want? You want a sad drama? Alright. What about The Strong Man's Last Heartbeat? That's very sad. He's gonna die. I did say mods. No, pay your fees. I'm not running a charity here. You whiny little so-and-so. Your brain makes all sorts of weird connections that I do not understand, Iron Ninja. You make so many weird connections and references using your words that do not register in my brain. I still don't know what you're talking about. Alright. Since I'm stuck at the back here. Oh god, that's a lot of horrors broken. Yeah, we'll do a couple of them. Someone else just oofed. Someone else turning down their fees. Me. I'm starting to misclick. This isn't good. I think that means the brain is shutting down. I not only do I not know what that means, first off, but I think part of the problem is that a lot of the references you try to make have zero context to what's actually happening. So they don't actually make sense to me. Because you were talking about things that are not related to A, what's on the screen, or B, what I said at all. You know the exact context of the mods I was talking about. So you decided to pull in entirely unrelated mods that is not related to anything we're talking about. I'm so confused. Okay. No. They're mostly done. Good. Okay. Okay, good. Hopefully, he doesn't end up mixing my genres at all. I think he'll be fine. Alright, let's just go ahead and end the day, because they're done. And that means I'm done. And I'm going to get through another day or two. Oof. So because we doubled our staff, our profit is now below 500 bucks again. Great. And the snacks sold dropped pretty drastically. So I think that was because it was Sunday or Monday or whatever. April Fool's Day. They're going to be renting comedies. I barely have comedies, but that's fine. So we got to get through today and then tomorrow just to see what he holds in his magic shop. You mocking my cheap plastic. Okay. Movie. 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 I lost the other ones. Huh? 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 Ah. It was weird. It was really weird. Whew. Alright. That's alright. That's an interesting April Fool's joke. I think that's supposed to be 4 eyes. Very odd. What's up? You want to file a complaint? I played scary movies on the store TV. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry that your child's such a baby. Not my problem. All right. Frying pan unmasked. Sure. Christmas movie. Sure. This one. None of my new releases are coming back. Although, now that I think about it, he's probably putting Pimpleface not in new release anymore. No, it's not going over here either. Bad Backs would be action, and it is indeed in the action section now. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Now we wait. I don't feel like chasing after him to put stuff in the right places because he's just going to keep fucking it up, so. The actions are going to get mixed in with the actions and all that jazz, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Ten random movies. Let's ramp up the arcade a little bit more. Just for funsies. And we'll slap you in this corner. Perfect. Can I play them? I cannot play them. Maze Munch. And Orc Invaders. Lovely. Ma'am? What you got? Old kid movie. Sure, probably, maybe. Old kid movie. Let's see if we can get her a good one. Old good kid movie. Ah, Brave Little Toaster. There you go. It's a perfect one. Comes with just a little bit of drama. Okay, so we just need to keep on keeping on. Really sad to see all these new releases empty.
Hey.
Hi. Sure. Okay. No, wait. I suppose I'll help out a little bit. Movie. 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 Movie.
Oh.
Good, good. Movie. Yeah, let's fix a couple. Drama. What's up? Sure. That one. And you want the other one. There you go. Drama. Drama. Good Christmas movie. I think I have one of those. That's a good one. There you go. It's technically a Christmas movie because it happens on Christmas. I think in theory, Home Alone. I want to say it's not a Christmas movie, Because while it happens on Christmas, and there are a couple Christmas decorations, it has nothing to do with the theme of Christmas. Same reason I'm going to argue that the Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I know some people are very passionate about that, but it's not a Christmas movie. It happens on or around Christmas, but it is not Christmas themed. Oops. Interesting that that stays in progress. Oh, my last one to repair. Hooray! All of my repairs have been done. He, however, is still otherwise occupied. And he's not fast enough to do all of the returns during the day. Fuck. Alright. Here, let's just, So he's not fast enough to do all of the returns during the day. Granted, I didn't give him the time to finish all the returns before opening the shop. So if I had given him time to do those, there might have been a better chance for him to finish these during the day. See, I wanna argue that I sucked, but my brain is not functioning enough to be able to give coherent examples. So I have no leg to stand on currently. Drama. Drama. Right, I have dramas over here. Okay. Horror. Fantasy, and done. 352. Oh, that's fucking gross. So, why? So, Snacks Sold is roughly on par with yesterday. So it's purely rentals. So why are the rentals so low? Could it be they just didn't have enough comedy movies? Because that was 200 lower than it should have been. My number of comedy... I still had comedy movies, technically, although some of those may have been returns. So it's hard to say if I had enough throughout the day. Curious. Alright, so we've got new releases today. The Giant Boulder. Perfect. Alright, let's grab 20 of them. Great. And let's get rid of Pimpleface. Pimpleface can go over here. Giant Boulder. Oh, I think we got 3 shiny copies. Lovely. The Giant Boulder. An epic new adventure. All right, anything else in here? I got a 15 random. Sure, I'll buy a 15 random. What do I got? We got Murdered Toadstool on 38th Street. Trying to get to the police one. Puppet Gangsters. Is that like gangster Muppet movie? You can go down here. And then we've got Giant Prisoner Attacks Manhattan and The Medicine Our Hero. Sounds like a PSA about vaccines or something like that. Chicken Peeping Through the Keyhole and Gambler in Moonbase 42. New machines and stuff. Interesting. Yeah, I saw that there's been a lot of updates to Planet Crafter, but I don't have an urge to go back. Can't find any empty police. You gonna slap it somewhere unpleasant? Or where did you put it? Where'd you put it, bud? Sir, where'd you put it? He didn't put it on the police shelf. He didn't put it on the comedy shelf. We don't have any mixed shelves. Sir, where'd you put it? Where'd you put it? Here, let me grab a couple pimple faces. Slap them in the back. And this is truly where the discount bin should come in handy. Selling off some of your bad copies of stuff. But if we look at bad backs as an example, 204 rented times. Jesus. Pimple face, 139. So definitely less popular. Let's see if we compare to, so 174 of Hell Hotel. I'm pretty sure that's the number it was at before when I last checked it. So that means pretty much no one has rented Hell Hotel since I last checked. Maybe one. And the Shinning, 84. So this one is one where it is not overly popular. It's half as popular as Hell Hotel. So I could get rid of some of my copies of it because it's not going anywhere. Make some room. This one, 123, it's alright. 167, it's pretty good. So we could definitely slim down the copies on those a little bit. But I don't want to. So I'm not going to. There's probably some achievement or something like that for selling movies, and I just don't want to do that. Alright, he's doing. We're gonna open so we can have a chance to see tonight.
Ooh. Oh.
Hey.
What's up? Uncle Ahoy. Uncle Ahoy. Ahoy hoy. Extra large peeper? Extra large peeper. Pizza! Yes, absolutely. Gotcha. What's up? A magician's trusty parent. There you go. Pimple face.
Ooh.
The elephant night elf.
Oh.
Absolutely. Alright. Random one off the shelves. You. 7 times. 2 times. 17 times. 6 times. So yeah, the average non-new release title is not going to sell all that well. I think one that could have a good number on it is this one. 21. That's alright. Considering how many times I've given that to people when they've asked for movies. Sure. Not my problem. Fuck off. Sir, wake up. I didn't even know he came back to the back here to sleep. No.
Hey.
Dynamite spaceflight.
Oh.
At the very least, it's got a catchy title. Who just ummed? Oh, that was the of requesting the cotton candy. Holiday break-in. There you go. We need more decor. I'm gonna do a regular old disco ball. This one's probably not gonna do anything all that more remarkable, but I'm gonna slap it in here anyway. Wake up. Bum delusion. Sure. Shiny. I wonder. really do anything. Dang it. There you go. Last reservation for today. Alright, so you can get moved to roughly there. Oh. Nope. Doesn't really show where its connector is going to be, so it's hard to place it central.
Huh?
Hello. Sure. Over here. You want a bad movie? You want to watch the worst movie ever made?
Hey.
I don't know if I have a worst movie. I'm sure there's some really bad ones out there somewhere. They came for the machine.